Good morning, Flosstube. I'm Christy, and this is my channel, Javagirlstitches, and this is Flosstube number 59. So I know it has been a while, like almost 2 months, so welcome back. I'm happy to be back for today. I have a lot to share with you guys, a lot. I have Halloween finishes. I have posted some on Instagram, but I have a couple more. So if you haven't seen them, you'll get to see them all today. I have been knee-deep in Christmas stitching, so I will share with you all of that, and a little bit of enabling, some stitchy kindness, just a little bit of everything today. So grab coffee, tea, Coke, whatever you guys want to drink, and sit back, and I hope that you will spend a little bit of time with me today as I share everything I've been doing lately. First off, I wanted to thank everybody who joined our Facebook group and participated in Spooktacular September. We had a really, really good time. It was a lot of work, and I was exhausted afterwards, and so I haven't done really anything in this month in there except for post a little bit here and there. But it was a wonderful event. We had so much fun. Thank you everybody who joined, who participated, and shared all of their Halloween and fall stitching. We had a great time. And I wanted to give a huge shout out to all of our sponsors again. PrimroseCottageStitches, Christine Sherman, Tina from Teamager, I think is what it is. Fat Quarter Shop, Chantel's 141, and Adriana Piper. All of them donated things for us to be able to have some amazing giveaways. So thank you, all of you, so much for helping us out. And again, it was a wonderful event. And it has been kind of quiet in there this last month. But in November, we have a couple things that I want to do. And we kind of have a plan for a little bit going on in December that we want to do in there also. We just kind of need to go over all the details. So if you haven't joined the Facebook group yet, please come join. It's just a fun place to share your work and tons of encouragement, tons of positivity, and yeah, we really enjoy it. So it's called Stitching with Friends, and I will put that in the show notes. I better write that down because you guys know I forget everything. Okay. So, really quick, what's been going on? So my kids and my granddaughter have moved in. So I get to spend every single day with my little granddaughter, and she is a joy. Absolutely love her. She is the cutest little thing. She's brought so much happiness and joy to our home. This morning, her mom brought her in, and I was looking at her, I was like, oh my gosh, what happened? And it looked like she had a black eye, and what she had done is she woke up a little early and took her mom's lipstick and like everywhere. So her whole face, like she drug it into her hair, and I was like, okay, it's all over her clothes, all over the bed. So we were laughing this morning. I was like, that's one way to start the morning. But she is just so much fun. My dad absolutely loves her, just adores her. Everybody does. And my son Chase, who he just never really showed interest in like little kids or anything, and they are like best buds. They're so cute together. So just an absolute blessing. And Sky, which is Tyler's wife, her and I have become very close. She is an absolute sweetheart. We get along really well. So it's just been a wonderful blessing for our family, and we are so enjoying it. What else has been going on? I had a root canal and a colonoscopy in the same week. So that was very rough, and I was so nervous about both. But root canal over and done with, and the colonoscopy, I'm glad it's over and done with now, because as I'm sure you guys know that I've talked about, I've had stomach issues for years, and there was nothing wrong. Everything was perfectly normal. So they do know, I mean, my hormones do play a part. and that I'm going to have to ride that out until it decides it wants to stop. But my stomach is just, they know what's wrong, and it's just, it's my anxiety, honestly. I have an overactive, like oversensitive stomach, and that's all it is. So I do need to start some new medication that should calm my nerves down and my anxiety. I just haven't taken it yet because I know those medications tend to kind of make you dizzy, and I don't want to be dizzy. So, but I'm trying to decide which one I would need to start. I have two options. So yeah, it's great news that there's nothing actually majorly wrong, which my family and Anna will tell you that they already knew that. It was just anxiety. So that makes me feel a little bit better now that that's done and over with, and we know what the deal is, and I can kind of calm it down now. So yeah, that happened. And basically I have just been stitching. I've been playing with my granddaughter a lot. So, I've been stitching a lot of, I'm totally into ornaments this year. So smalls. So I've been stitching a lot of ornaments. I haven't done any finishes at all. Not since the Halloween ones. I put one together. It was kind of put together partially, and that's all I've done. I just haven't wanted to. I think my creative brain just needed a break, and I'm hoping it comes back next week because I really need to get these finished, this Christmas stuff done, finished. So, but it's nice sometimes just to actually just stitch, and I haven't been enjoying every minute of it. So I'm going to be sharing all of that with you guys today. Okay, so let's get into all of my FFOs. The first one we will do is my Broom Runs on Coffee, and this was by Primrose Cottage in their Halloween book. So the backer is from Chantel, 141, and I bought it thinking another piece would go in there, and it was too small. The piece was too small, but I was like, I stitched this up and I'm like, this is going to be perfect. And so I just have, you know, two kinds of fabric and some rickrack and a little bow with a little cauldron button, which I believe I got, I want to say I got it on Etsy or Amazon. And just a simple finish, but I absolutely love it. It's so cute. This is such a cute stitch. And this is was the perfect piece to finish it with. So there's my first one. And I did, I never stitched a lot of purple, but this year I did make my coffee bar into all purple. And I will put a picture of that on Instagram at one point in time. So, okay, my next one is Hocus Pocus Broom Company, also by Primrose, and this also is in their book. And I just made it into a cute little pillow. Oops. So just a little bit of rickrack right here, some check fabric, and another little cauldron. So that was super fun too. That's my second one. My third one, we'll do this one. And this one is Boo by Bent Creek. And so I did change the colors on this, which I have shown before and listed in the show notes. And with this one, I went with the green and the black fabric. I tried the orange and it just wasn't working for me. And I'm like, green is not something normally you'd see in Halloween finishes, but I just thought I thought it just looked better. So this is just it was a sign. I think it said Home Sweet Haunted Home or something. And I believe I got it at Walmart. And then I took off like the plaque that was on there. It's a little plaque that was on the wood. And I just pulled the plaque right off and I put the piece on here. And then this little topper came from Chantel. And so what I did is I painted it white. I just glued it to here and put a little button, and there is a spider or a bow, and I put a spider button. And I struggled with the ribbon because it was hard to find. It's hard to find purple ribbon that matches all of these, but I went with a little bit darker and I think it's fine. Sometimes I have to remind myself it doesn't have to match exactly. So I love how this turned out. Super cute. And that was a really fun one to stitch. I think Lindsay, Anna, Fiona, we all stitched it. Okay, I'm gonna move these over a little bit. Okay, my next one was also, there's a lot of Primrose. There's a couple more Primrose. I kind of went crazy with the Primrose this year. This one was the October 9 patch. And so there is my finish on that one. And it's just like the other ones. I'm keeping all the 9 patches, all the same kind of finish. And another purple bow, and then the cute little ghost button. I love the ghost button. So cute. And again, I believe on Etsy or it might have been on Amazon. I can't remember which one. If you guys are, you know, need to know, I can look it up and just message me and I will let you know exactly where I got it. But super cute. My next one was Booze, Hisses and Halloween Kisses. And this was also by Primrose. So here is my finish on this one. And this was just a Halloween like jar that I got at Michael's. And so what I did, it was, I don't remember what color it was, but I spray painted it black. And then I sanded around the edges and I kind of sanded up here a little bit to kind of show the jar marks. And then this is the one where I was debating whether I wanted to stick it on black or not. And I'm glad I did because it looks so cute, the black fabric. And then just some rickrack on the outside so you could see it better, and fabric, and then 2 little bows and a cute little ghost button again. And I know, like, right, it doesn't look like it matches, but in person, I saw on camera, it doesn't look like the bow matches, but it does once, when you're not looking at it on the camera and you see it in person. So this was super fun. Okay. The next one, also by Primrose, and this was also in their little book, their Halloween book, and I did the trick or treat. And this was stitched on, I want to say it was the 28 count taupe. Kept all the same colors, and I used another one of my jars. It's like a little mini jar. It was blue, but I spray painted it black. And this was from Stitch Etc. And I just stuck bow, candy corns, finished it. The same way that when Katie and I were together that we finished hers. So cute. I absolutely love this pattern, and it fits perfectly on this little jar. So there's that one. I got a couple more. So the next one is Trick or Treat, Smell My Feet by the Housewives. And this is my finish on this one. So this cauldron, it's just a solid wood cauldron, and it came from Michael's. And I spray painted it black, sanded the edges like always. There's purple rickrack, right? Yes, purple rickrack. And this purple rickrack came from the rickrack bundle from Primrose, which they have a lot of colors in there that I was so happy it actually matched this perfectly. And then 2 fabrics. And on top this time, the little hat, I believe I got at the Dollar Tree. And I just spray painted it black and then sanded it. I scuffed it up a lot more because I didn't want it to blend so much into the cauldron. And then I made like a messy bow. I was like, let me just go for it and try, because I knew that sticking that big a piece on one of my regular bows, it would squish it and it just wouldn't look good. So I did my first ever just crazy messy bow. And Anna's like, but that's not your bow. That's not your bow. Your bows are always, you know, you have a certain way. And I was like, I know, but we're going to go with something different this time. And I like it. I like the messy bow. I think it's really, really cool. I like all the different kinds of ribbon that you can stick in it. And then on the top, I made a regular bow and a cute little, that little pumpkin, I want to say I got it at the Dollar Tree, and it comes with a little stick. So you can stick them into things like, almost like a little kebab thing, little mini ones. And I just broke off the stick and I stuck the pumpkin right in the middle. So that was really a fun one. I knew I wanted to use this cauldron and I couldn't figure out what. And then I was like, that's the one. Okay, eyelash problems today, you guys. Okay, my next one is, this was Costume Party by Hands On Design, Kathy Haberman. Okay, there's something in my mouth. I don't know if it's my hair. I'm sorry, you guys. So here is my finish on this one. And this is the cauldron that I got last year at the Target Dollar Spot. And I was like, I am going to use this year somehow. I did not stick it on the inside because it would have been too sunken far back. And was thought about putting like pumpkins in there, and it just, I didn't want the orange to stand out. I went totally different and went with the purples instead. So with the purple fabric and rickrack, and then to tie in a little bit of orange, I stuck a pumpkin on the top. And I was happy how it turned out. It's not, again, not your normal like Halloween colors or that I'm used to, but since we're doing purple this year, I was like, okay, you got to get used to the purple and embrace it. And I really like how it turned out. So you can use this either way. And so this is just magnetized to here. And so is the bow. But yeah, I guess I could always flip it back around and use the inside, but I just thought it looked better on the outside. Okay, one more Halloween one. Okay, so this one is also by Primrose, and it was their Stitch Along the Toil and Trouble. And this was my favorite finish. So I found this headstone at Joann's. And so what I did with it is I sprayed it. So Chantel has a technique where she sprays the stone spray on there, and then she sprays another color on top of it. And then all you have to do is lightly sand it, and it just gives it some dimension. And so that I knew that's what I wanted to do. The bat and the pumpkin also came from her, and I just painted them. And I mounted it on with the different kinds. I have 3 different rickracks. So I have purple there, black, and then I wanted white so it would really stand out on this board. And then 3 different bows and a little candy corn button in the middle. So it took me a while to figure out what I wanted to do with this one, and I wanted to use this piece so bad, and the bat, at first I was like, I'm gonna have the bat hanging up there, and then I was like, no, the bat goes perfectly right there. So I love when something finally comes together, even better than what you thought it was gonna be, because it's usually the totally opposite for me. I'll have this vision and it's like, nope, that didn't work, we have to redo it. So I love this one. This was so much fun. And I'm sure they probably still have these at Joann's. It doesn't have a tag on it, I'm sorry you guys. But it's in their wood section. And then my last FFO, so I had stitched this a long time ago, probably 4 years ago, 3 or 4. And this is the Barnyard Christmas by Prairie Schooler. And here's my finish on this one. So this pie tin, I think I bought 2 of them at Michael's many years ago. Probably 3 or 4 years ago, and they don't have them anymore. And I cannot find the other one. So I had stitched this rooster and I had stitched the cow, and I can't find the other one. I've looked everywhere in here. I've been to every store, and they do not carry these anymore. So I'm gonna have to figure out something else. If I can find them again somewhere else, but I wanted to do this one in this. So this part was already done, and I had the 110, and so I just glued it in there, and then I added a matching ribbon and a jingle bell on top. And it does have like a little hanging thing here, so I can hang it on my farmhouse tree. So love this. I just need to find more. I honestly, if I could just find one more tin, I would be happy. And then if I, when I go and stitch the other ones, because they won't be stitched on Ada, they would be stitched on Lugana, then I can do different finishes for them. But I wanted those 2 since they were both stitched on Ada to match. But yeah, I don't know what happened to the tin. My husband's like, are you sure you didn't use it? I'm like, no, I didn't use it. I thought they were together. So the other one is mysteriously gone somewhere, so I'll probably find it after I finish the other one. So that's all my FFOs for today. And then now I'm going to share with you tons of other finishes I have gotten done, just regular stitched. So I have been stitching in the Madame Chantilly, Christmas stamps. So what I've been doing is I've been picking out the ones I want to stitch, and I'm stitching them separately, and I'm going to make them into ornaments. So the first one is the little reindeer, and I did change the border to red on this one because I'm, me and the white, But the rest I did in white, and now I wish I would have kept it in that white because to me it looks better in white, the border. So I stitched a little snowman. And instead of the number, I went and I put a little heart. So each of them have a little heart in the corner instead of the number. And then for my gingerbread tree, we have this cute little one. I love him, he's so cute. And I have this little gingerbread one. So much fun. And these are so quick. And these are all stitched on 25 count Vintage Country Mocha because I wanted them to be as big as they can. And I still want to do that cute little snowman, and I want to do the Santa Claus. And then I'll probably finish them pretty much, I think, all the same way. I think that'll be fine. Okay, is this goes back in here. So yes, I am all about the ornaments this year. It's just, I think because I've done so much big stuff, I just wanted small stuff that just didn't take a whole lot of time. And instant gratification, I guess. Okay, the next two are from the Lizzie Kate Tiny Tidings. I don't know what number that is because I don't read Roman numerals, but it's this one. So what I've done in this one, I've done the Got Snow. And instead of green for his, is it green? No, they did it in blue. His little hand, I did it in black. And then it's got a little pom-pom that's going to go right on there, which I'll glue on there. So that one was really fun. And then this one is mistletoe testing here. So cute. And then I added the little buttons that I called for. And both of these are stitched on 27 count Linda fabric, Vintage Country Mocha. So I got those two done. So I have a lot of ornaments here that I need to take care of. This one was a whip from last year, or actually I think we started it last year, Anna and I. And this was from the Frosted Pumpkins, the Ho 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 with the cute little adorable deer. And I'm like, you need to finish this. I mean, you don't have much left. So I finished him. And I did change his antlers last year. Seriously, all I had left was this right here. So I was like, you can do that. And I did use all the called for colors, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I changed them on this one. And it is on Hazy Gray, 28 count. And I love him. And he is kind of, I still think he could be an ornament, just like a really big ornament. But I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with him. But I'm happy to have had him done because he's so cute. Okay, my next thing I've stitched on is I took Primrose Christmas Rules. Last year I stitched the hot chocolate one and put it separately. So this year I did the sledding one. And that is what I did. And he is on 27 count Linda fabric also. I don't remember if I changed. I think I changed the red to 321 for more of a bright Christmas red. And again, he could be another big ornament. Which I do have my very first cross stitch tree I ever did. I need a drink, sorry guys. It doesn't have a lot on there because then I kind of went over and I did the black and white and red tree. And then I did the farmhouse tree, and I kind of neglected this poor tree over here, which is just random cross-stitch Christmas ornaments. So this year I wanted to add more to that tree because it was looking a little sparse. So that's pretty much what all this stitching, a lot of it is going to go on that tree. Okay, the next one I did is, I did Merry Duo by Salt and Pepper Stitching, and that's Emily Call, and I did this, the Santa. And he's so cute. I can't even stand the cuteness. Look how cute he is. And I want to say I changed one of the green colors. I will put the color in the show notes. But I used, so it's a really bright red. I hope you can see it on here. It's a brighter red than 321, and I wasn't sure if I was going to like it. And then once I stitched it, because it's like a bright green and a bright red, but I really, really like it. And my husband was like, I like it a lot. So I did him. And then the other one, I can't show the pattern because all it comes with is just, it doesn't come with a cover page. But it's also by Salt and Pepper Stitching, and it's called Santa Jolly Old Elf. And it's got a bunch of stuff around it. It's got snow and trees. I just wanted to do the Santa. So I just did him. And I love him. And I did it so that they match. So they're their exact same colors used. What I did differently, though, is I made his cheeks red instead of peach. And I changed his eyes to match exactly the eyes of this one. And I changed his nose and made it red. And then right here on the bottom part of his hat, on the pattern, it is white. And I was like, nope, I'm going to do it the exact same as this, and made it with the green. I don't know if you can see in there, but there's 2 different green checks. So, and these are both on 27 count Linda fabric also. And I love them. Just so much cuteness. This is totally me. Totally cuteness factor on here. So cute. Okay. I did also, I don't think I've posted it, but I did finish Gather Ye Pumpkins. And that's probably, this was a really big one, but I did want to get it done. I didn't get it fully finished. I know how I want to fully finish it, but I just wasn't in the mood to do it this year. But at least it's all stitched up. And so this was really fun, and I absolutely love it. And I believe this was stitched on 28 count mushroom Lugana. So I did get that finished. That's been finished for a while. Okay, my last 2 that I have finished. And I need to do the 3rd one. And this has been my Sabbath stitching. And I've been doing the Religious Trio by Primrose Cottage. So I finished Silent Night. And I finished Peace on Earth. And both of these are stitched on the Linda fabric, 27 count Linda fabric. And I know people have asked where I got the house when I finished this. And I think it was at Walmart. It was just a random house. And I have not found anything else that, a house that's going to match. Because I want to do the finish the exact same way. And I haven't found another house yet. But I'm hoping maybe, I'm trying to think. Maybe Hobby Lobby will have some kind of house. And then the star is just a wood star that you can get at Michael's, or they probably have them at Hobby Lobby too. So I'm hoping I can find something for that. Otherwise, my husband's going to have to make me some kind of house so I can make it look like that. More like, you know, for that finish. Okay, let's get into my whips. So last year, I stitched these 2 by the Housewives because they're farmhouse. And I never FFO'd them because I knew I wanted to stitch one more. And that was Bringing Home the Tree. So, and it's still in the hoop because I was working on it last night. So that's what I've gotten done on this one. And a lot of people want to know, they want to know what I stitch in. This is just the simple hoop that I stitch in. I've stitched in a hoop forever, and it's just what I'm used to. And then I know a lot of people always ask, how do you get the wrinkles out? I just iron and steam it. Usually before the video or after I'm done stitching it. So that's how I get them out. But otherwise it stays in the hoop while I'm stitching it. And then if I do switch between projects. So I will take it out of the hoop and just stick it into the project bag. And then I will go back to it. And then you just iron them out. Steam them. You can put steam on them. And I put steam on Fancy Floss, and it doesn't ever run. I've never had a problem with that. Okay, another one. This is, I started on Sunday, also for my Sabbath stitching. And this is Come Let Us Adore Him by Lizzie Kate. I've had this pattern for a really long time. So I started it this Sunday. And that's how far I've gotten. And what I am doing with this one is I wasn't a fan of the colors on this one. So I am using the exact same colors as I am using on the trio, the Christmas trio, the religious trio from Primrose. So that like this is the green, I use the same brown, and then there'll be red over here. So hopefully I can get this done this Sunday, and then I need to do the other one by them on their thing, and I want to make like a display this year for that. Okay, that's kind of in the way. Okay, more whips. This one I just started. Fiona came over and I had seen it and I was like, it's so cute, but I'm like, I don't need to stitch that. It's going to take too long. And when she showed me, it's really not even big at all, and it's stitching up so quick. Oh, and this is Sleigh Bells Ring by Cherry Hill Stitchery. Is it Cherry Hill? I always say it wrong. It's Cherry Hill every time. Okay. Oh, well, let's see. So this is what I've gotten done. So I don't have a whole lot more. And I am stitching on 28 count light taupe, which I think is the perfect color. And when Fiona, she stitched hers just as it is. And she was like, I wish I would have changed the letters to red. And I was like, I think I like that too. So that's what I did. And I love it. And I am using the call for colors on this one because I thought it was perfect just the way it is. Just needed to, just wanted the Sleigh Bells Ring to be in red. So thank you, Fiona, for that idea. Okay. This is an older whip that I want to get to. I haven't yet, but it's in my pile. And this is Merry Old Soul by Brenda Gervais. And that is as far as I got on them last year. So I think it's possible I can get them done. And he is stitched on, I want to say he's on Linda fabric too. Because that and taupe, still my favorites. So yeah, I would like to get him done this year. I was trying to pull out a couple whips from last year and try to make some progress on them so my whip pile isn't so out of control. Okay, this is a new start, but a whip. And this is Lizzie Kate Celebrate 2015. I've had him for a really long time, obviously. Or is that, I don't know if that means 2015 or if that's just 15 is what number Santa it is. Don't know, but I love him. So I started him on 27 count Linda fabric. And I did change the colors. So the greens, the lighter green, you know what, I'll write them in the show notes because I can see some of them here and some of them not. But I did change the colors on this. So I will put those in the show notes for the color changes on those if anybody wants them or wants to stitch him. Okay, so that needs to go over there. Okay. Another whip. And this is the Stitch Along with Fat Quarter Shop. And this, you guys know I love Lauren Holt patterns, but I think this is probably my favorite one of all of hers, and that is the Autumn Love. It's fantastic. It's absolutely beautiful. So that is what I've gotten done on this one. Not a lot, but, you know, and I knew that I would not get this done in, you know, a reasonable time frame. I'm going to keep working on it and just keep working on it all year until I do get it completely done. Okay, that is it for all my whips and all my stitching I've been doing. But I did want to share two things. First, so when Fiona came over, I was like, oh my gosh, there's this adorable, because I was looking, I want to stitch Santas right now. I don't know why, that's just my thing right this very second. So I was looking just on Etsy, and I have stitched her stuff before. It is Durene Jones. And I saw this pattern, and it's big. It's like, I think it's close to 12 by 12. But seriously, I was dying. I was like, this is the cutest thing ever. The cutest Santa little snowman. And so I showed her, and she was like, that is really cute. And then she messages me the next day, and she was like, I'm going to need that. And I'm going to stitch that. And I was like, okay, I'm going to write this down. So I'll give you the link to that pattern. And so she was like, we need to stitch it. And I was like, yeah, we do. I don't know. I mean, if I can get these ornaments done, then I will probably stitch it in December. I'm trying to like calm myself where I am a pre-season stitcher because I like to have all my finishes done and put up for that holiday. But like this December, I'm like, I need to calm it down because I tend to make myself really sick by how crazy I get. So I'm like, I'm going to stitch what I can, and then I'll do finishes and I'll throw everything up. Not like I don't have enough stitching and Christmas decor, being that last year, if you guys watched my video, my home tour, that I had stuff on the floor. I had to stick the sled on the floor with decor because I had no more room. So I'm like, okay, it's fine, whatever I get done. And then the rest, I can just keep still stitching in December. And I'm going to try to catch up on some other things in December also. And then the last thing I'm going to share with you is Primrose Cottage. They just announced this morning in their video that they are going to be doing, they have a little thing where it's called Stitch with Mom with Nettie. And on November 10th, they are going to start stitching this one. And I love it. And so I think I'm going to squeeze it in and try to, we'll see how far I get on it. And I will probably stitch mine on the 27 count Linda fabric. And they were, people have asked about this, and they did, I messaged Lindsay and she told me she thought she got them at Walmart. And I was looking through my stuff and I think I even have them right here. And I was like, they are, so they're still there at Walmart to get this if you want this little charm. And they talk about it in their video today. But yeah, this is a stitch along with Primrose that starts November 10th, or Stitch It with Mom. So I'm going to try to do that too. Okay, let's see. Okay, that was a lot. Enabling. I just got a couple of things for you guys today. So I got this. Look at this cute little sled. Dollar Tree, but perfect for a cute little finish. And you could, I don't know if I want to stain it or paint it. I'm not sure what I want to do yet with it, but Dollar Tree. And Walmart this year, my husband, it was funny. We were there, and he knows that I always buy these, the mini ornaments that you can put in the middle of your finishes. And he got to that section, and he's like, just check everything. Is there anything else you need there? Because he knows I always buy those for finishes. So I will show you those. But this has been around for a couple of years, and it's there again this year. And it's just it's only $3, but it's great for a finish. I think I did a finish on it last year. But the mini ornaments, how cute are these? I love the little Santa. That would be perfect on a little Santa finish. So cute. These were new this year, or I didn't see them last year. But I really like those. And yes, here is, oh, it doesn't say Joy. Oh, I don't remember. Nope. Oh, I guess I do not have the exact same ones. But these are, they're pretty close to what they used on this pattern. It says Joy. I might actually have that from last year, but there's more of these. You could always do on the snowflakes too if you can't find the Joy ones. And these, I think these are new. I don't remember seeing these last year, but these are cute too. If you're doing black and like black and red finishes for Christmas, but those are really cute too. So those Walmart in the mini ornament section. And then just throw that over there. So I went to Michael's looking for the pie tins, and I couldn't find them, but I found they have a hot cocoa section. So if you're doing hot cocoa, they have tons of cute stuff. The only thing I bought so far was this. I was trying to like be good because I really don't have that much room for any more hot cocoa or gingerbread. But I will probably go back and get a couple more things. And then these two, you guys, seriously, a little girl and little gingerbread boy, and the little wobbly ones. And I absolutely love them. I found them and I was dying. I was like, I have to have these. And their Christmas stuff is 40% off right now. So yeah, I messaged Alyssa and I was like, look at this thing. Look how cute it is. I'm like, you need to go there and get it now. They have tons of gingerbread and a hot cocoa. So if you're doing either of those things in your decor, Michael's has lots of really cute Christmas stuff this year. Not really anything to do finishes on, but you can just add that in your decor. Okay, let's get to Stitchy Kindness. So let's do this first. So I got this really cute bag and it says inch by inch, row by row, X's make my cross stitch grow. So I got this cute little bag and I got my shirt, which if I could stand up and you can see it. I don't know what, you guys can read it, I can't read it backwards. But so her name is Kalissa and she sent this to me. And she makes all sorts of different kind of cross stitch shirts. And this was my favorite one. I loved it. And her website is thepinkshoelaces.com. So there's a little card. I will link that in the show notes. If you want a cross stitch shirt, and they do have different colors, different, sayings and stuff, but this one was my favorite. So thank you so much, Kalissa, for that. I also got and you guys all know Alyssa, Starry Night Studio. She sent me a set of her pre-made tags. So if you know that she is doing finishes for Little House Needleworks, and congratulations, girl. I'm so proud of her, and they could not have picked a better finisher. Her finishes are perfection. So in her shop, she has an Etsy shop and she sells these. So if you're doing, and these were for the Autumn Petites, and they're also the Thanksgiving Petites. These will go great with both of them. So if you you just want an easy way to do a finish, all you have to do is stick your piece on sticky board and then glue it right to this. And then you can put a bow on it or leave it as is. But so thank you, Alyssa, for sending me those. Next year when I stitch those, then I'm going to use those because it's already done for me. Can't get much better than that. Okay. And then I also got from Fat Quarter Shop, sent me a huge box full of stuff. And I mean, I got like mesh bags. We got the stitch card box, tons of these floss bitties, the labels, a stitch journal. This is really cute. This is cool. It's a little cutting mat. And then this is a rotary cutting mat, which I've never seen that before. And I thought that was pretty cool. And then some other little goodies in there. So I wanted to give a huge thank you, Kimberly and Fat Quarter Shop, for sending me all of that stuff that I can use for giveaways at a later date. Okay, I don't have much haul. I only have a little bit here for you guys. But I love this by Brenda Gervais. Oh, this is so cute. And I think I want to stitch this for winter. So also in probably in December, I will try to stitch this one. And I had this one, Little House Needleworks, Hands to Work, Hearts to God. That is one that I will do on my Sabbath stitching. And the Sheep Virtues, I have not picked those back up yet. I started on my second one, and then I wanted to do the Christmas religious stuff, and then I will get back to those. Lindsay does have a hashtag. It's in their, not this week's video, I think it was the week before. There is a hashtag for the Sheep Virtues, or you can just stitch them along and tag us. So I do want to get back to that. And this was a PDF, and it's Strawberry Harvest by Stitching Through the Years. And I love this one. It's simple and it's cute, and I love it. It's a red house. And I didn't have my ink. I think my printer was doing bad that day, so it didn't print it out as pretty as it really is. And then I had to get these. The little, these are a Merry Mini Surprise. So they're little tiny prairie schoolers, which I've seen a lot of people stitching those. And I do have 4 prairie schoolers that I have stitched. but I haven't done anything with them. And I do have the little tree in our bedroom, and I do want to put some stuff in there, like Christmas. I want to take the fall down and put Christmas in there. So I thought maybe I could do just a couple more of those, and I'll just fill the tree up because it's not a very big tree, and I'll have a couple Prairie Schooler stitches, but then I'll just fill it up. I've been buying like antique, like vintage Santa stuff. Walmart has a really good selection of kind of some vintagey Christmas Santas. So I kind of want that to be in there. So if I get to that, then we'll get to it. If we don't get to it, then we do it next year. Okay, that is pretty much everything I have to show you guys. I did have giveaways last video, and I'm sorry it took me so long to get back. It's, you know, a lot. So I want to announce the winners to those giveaways now. So let's see. This was number 1 where you got all the quilty stuff. And the winner of that is Nancy Malcolm. M-A-L-C-O-M. So congratulations, Nancy. Number 2 was the Santa Claus by the Typeface by Fat Quarter Shop. And the winner of that is Shelly Johnson. So congratulations, Shelly. The third one, number 3, was Sleigh Ride. And I really like this. I'm going to stitch this eventually. And the winner of this was Julie McLean. So M-A-C-L-E-A-N. Congratulations. Put these in order. Because it's been so long, I didn't even know where these were. Usually I keep my giveaways and they were all over the place in here. I was like, I had to go search for them yesterday. Okay, number 4 was Witchy Way. And the winner of that is Dana Capehart. So C-A-P-E-H-A-R-T. Dana, you are the winner of number 4, Witchy Way. And the last giveaway was all of these Halloween patterns. I think there was like 7 of them. And the winner of that is Roberta Lombardi. So congratulations to all the winners. All you need to do is email me and I will get those shipped out to you. And then again, I've mentioned before, if you could just please let me know that you received it, I would appreciate that, because otherwise I don't know. And I'm praying that you get it. Okay, so that is it for today. I knew it was going to be kind of a long one. It's been a little while. My last video also, I said that I asked if you guys wanted the fall bedroom tour. I did put it on my Facebook page, but I will post it at the end of this video. So if you want to watch when this is over, it'll go right straight into that. I love how it turned out. It made me so happy. I would just sit in there and I'm like, I love fall. So the rest of the house is Halloween, but the bedroom is still fall. And I will keep that up through November. And then Christmas, I got to start Christmas decorating. That's why I need to get finishes done in the next couple weeks, because my hubby is taking me to Disneyland on I think like the 15th of November. And then as soon as we get back, it's like the week of Thanksgiving, and I'm like, I will be decorating for Christmas. So whatever's done is going up, and then I will just keep adding stuff as I go. And like, so tomorrow is my birthday. I'm going to be 51, just getting older. So hopefully 51 will be a little bit better than 50, because 50 was kind of rough for me. But I'm happy I'm alive, and there's nothing seriously wrong with me except for my brain, what's in my brain that makes me crazy. But so Fiona is going to come over tomorrow, and we're going to stitch and watch Hallmark movies, which is the best way to spend the day. I mean, for me, every day I can spend a day like that, I'm happy. But to get to have, you know, Fiona over here we're going to have a good time. And my husband is making me crab legs, and he's giving me a chocolate cake, which is my favorite. So yeah, it's gonna be a simple, I like just being at home. I love being at home, and that's the perfect way to spend my birthday. So that is all I have for you guys. Thank you for sticking with me till the end here, if you have. So until next time, I hope you have a great November. Remember all the things there are to be grateful for. I like to take November and just really focus on that, because I think that's what November is kind of about, is about family. And even though there's, you know, again, I've said that before, even though there's hard stuff and, you know, everything that we go through, there's always something to be thankful for. And even with like, even with everything that's been going on here, and there's been a lot I'm not going to share, and it's not good stuff, but it doesn't need to, you know, no negativity here. We're going to focus on positive, and you can always find the positive things. So like having my granddaughter and my daughter-in-law here, and how wonderful, what a blessing it is. And every day I do try to wake up and remember that, like how blessed that I am, you know, and when I worry about stuff, Anna's very good about reminding me how very blessed I am, and I know that I am. And you, all of you are too. No matter what you're struggling with, through the struggle, something good's going to come out of it. And there's just always something to be grateful for. And so that is one thing I am really trying to focus on every single day, to try to retrain my brain to be more appreciative of the good things in life, because the depression and anxiety can take you down a deep rabbit hole. And I say that not for me also, but I know a lot of people are struggling right now. It's been a rough year. I feel like this year just, so we're going to find the positive in it, and we are going to be happy and thankful. So I want you guys to remember that, during the month of November. And come see us over on our Facebook page, Stitching with Friends. I will put the link in. We're going to be doing some thankful things in there. And then I hope you guys enjoy, if you're still doing fall stitching, and all of you that are going to be diving into Christmas or are already there with me, and are watching Hallmark movies or GAC TV, which is GAC Family, which has a lot of the Hallmark actors over there now. And just enjoy the time with your family, and enjoy just every second, because you just never know, you know, just, you know, you guys know what I mean. I don't even know what to say. It's like bleh at the end. At the end, I get just tongue tied, but I guess that's my message for you guys today. So I hope you guys have a great November, and until next time, you guys take care. Bye. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my bedroom fall tour. So let's get started. So over here, when you first come in, I did bring my stitchy chair back in, and I just have a cute little blanket and some pillows there. Over here, I have this table that I brought in from my shed that I decorated with fall. And then up here, we have my autumn rules. And then I had this shelf from my old house, and I had my husband hang it up, and then we put a window up there, and it's just decorated with cute fall stuff. I have my stitching in the little shelves. I have little pumpkins and little house. And this will eventually be my Sabbath wall. And then over here on my nightstand, this is my little crow section. So I have a tiered tray with some stitching and lots of crows. Up on the wall, my husband put in some shelves, so I have my apple stitching up there. That's all I have this year. And then we did get some new bedding, and I just added some pillows, which they're just pillow covers that you can find on Amazon. So I picked those up. I have a little garland with some lights on the top of my bed, a cute little sign, and then another shelf, which has some more fall up there. And then this is my husband's side of the bed. So I only put a little bit of decor, just a little tiny tiered tray with some stuff on there, because he uses his, and I wanted to make sure he had enough space there. And then over here on our dresser, I have my welcome to our patch sign that I made. And this is kind of like the blue section. So it has all of the tealy blue kind of stitching put together. And this was in my shed last year. And then a happy fall, y'all sign. And then over here, I do have a farmhouse sign that I just put some leaf garland around. And then my tree, which I decorated last year for the first time for fall, and I loved it. So on top, just some picks, a bow, and then all sorts of cute little fall stuff. One stitching piece in there, or two actually. And I love this little tree. It just makes me happy. Okay, and then on our main dresser, all fall. So I have stitching, cute little houses. The autumn leaves and pumpkins, please. That was a sign that I made. I have a dough bowl just filled with another sign that I made, the Fall Sweet Fall, and just some picks and pumpkins in there. I have not posted this one yet, but that was Autumn Doodles, so that is finished. And then we have more crows and a little dough bowl. And this sign I actually found when I was looking through a whole bunch of older stuff, and I decided to put that out. And then down here, just a little sign. So that is the top of my dresser. And then if you go in here into my bathroom, I do have a little bit of fall in here too. So I have a little cute little guy in a basket there, a little scarecrow. There's just a few little things right here. And of course right there I have to have, you know, a little bit of decor. And then my two shelves in here, I took down the stuff that was there and I had extra stuff. So of course, you know, we have to decorate the bathroom too with fall. And that's, it's not fall, but that's my my hubby. He took this and we put some hooks on it, made it into a towel rack. So, do this side of the tree. So if you guys have watched my floss tube, you know that I said I was going to decorate my shed with fall, but I decided to do the bedroom instead. And I am so happy with it. It's just a nice cozy place. It's just, it makes me happy in here. And I absolutely love it. And my husband actually really loves it too. So I hope you enjoyed my little tour of my bedroom. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys later. Bye.